Hello, I'm Tacis Gavoyannis with Boardroom Advisors. We do quite a bit of work with scale-ups and SMEs, and I just thought I'll share some thoughts and statistics from some of the work we're doing. Coronavirus has changed the terrain. We're all still under lockdown. We're not quite sure when we're going to be let out again to pick up where we left, and we're not even sure what shape that's going to be. One thing is for certain though, coronavirus has forced the digital agenda right forward without any argument whatsoever. And for a lot of our SMEs and scale-ups, they are grappling with some of the questions about what's going to happen forward. Now, many of you are probably in the digital space. So if you're in operating in platforms, if you're in telemedicine, e-education, we're going to see huge growth in those areas. And I think 2021 will be the year of the collaborating platform. So a lot of companies will get together and innovate together, share together, try and figure out their supply chains where we've seen quite a bit of weakness. And also there's going to be a huge change in the skills because people now realize they can work from home. They can work from anywhere on the planet, in fact, and contribute. And I think collaboration platforms will see a huge growth. The same as telecommunications. That's a space I know very well because I've been there in the last 40 years, especially in mobile comms. We're going to see huge growth in the broadband and the telephony spaces themselves. But I just wanted to share some statistics with you because regularly we look at all of this and think we get a little bit down and depressed because we think everything's changed. We're never going to grow. We're doomed. But I'd like to share with you some of the numbers and bear with me because I need to check my notes here. In 1980, the value, the GDP for the planet, for the whole planet, was estimated at 16 trillion US dollars. That in 2000 had already grown to 34 trillion with a lot of the new technology was coming in, computers and the early internet. By 2007, it had grown to 62 trillion, and then obviously we had the crash, so we've gone backwards. And it picked up again. In 2018, we had $86 trillion worth of GDP on the planet. Now, its 2020 forecast, which I don't think will be true now, is $88 trillion. And its 2025 forecast is $112 trillion. So if we look, I don't know where we'll end up in 2020, but for sure there is growth from where we are right now to 2025. There will be some challenges as well. So the customers, post-crisis, how have they changed? What are their new needs and how's their world been impacted? The digital skills I've mentioned, so people with specific skills will probably be able to trade across the planet, work for just about anybody they like because they can contribute to outputs remotely. And we're going to have some challenges in terms of how do you repair something you can touch? I think robotics will come in play quite strongly. But a lot of work around supply chains. How do we introduce resilience that coronavirus showed us was not always there? But the message I wanted to leave you with is there is growth, there is opportunity. We'll come out of this with obviously a reshaping world around us, but there is growth and we can help quite a few of the SMEs and the scale-ups in terms of the next steps they want to take, the strategy they need to introduce, the skills they need to look at. So help is not too far away. So please feel free to reach out and talk to us. Thank you.